Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. A little bit of a change of scenery. We're getting ready to head out, and I am inside of the i8, and we're getting ready to roll out of here for a few minutes. One of the best things about being an entrepreneur when you set up multiple streams of income is that you can pretty much prepare all those working parts, and then when you need to go out or you need to go do something, you could just roll out and leave and go about your business and let those pieces of the business kind of take care of themselves. So one of the things I'm going to show you guys in the next few days, weeks, and months is some of the other streams of income that I do. We all are aware that here on YouTube is a stream of income. We do get paid. It's not enough to live off of, but we do make some money off of YouTube. But some of the other things that we make money off of are affiliate links, merchandise products, sponsorships, there are partner networks. There's a ton of different streams of networks, streams of income and networks that we get paid from by doing what we do. And not one of them is enough. There's no one stream of income, just like having just eBay is not enough. And so I try to find different streams all the time. And I want to share with you guys some of those streams of income in the upcoming videos and teach you guys how maybe, even if you don't want to get on YouTube, maybe you're camera shy or maybe you don't like it, you could still do something like an affiliate program. What's an affiliate program? It's where you find a product that somebody else owns or has created, like an ebook or, even a physical product. Like maybe your favorite designer has a custom bathing suit out that they sell for $40. And if you can go out to your audience and find some people to buy it, they'll give you $5 for each one that you sell. Anything that you sell that belongs to someone else that they pay you a commission for, that is considered an affiliate link. So I'm going to teach you guys some of these affiliates, where to find them, how to get them, products, things that you can do to try to add to streams of income while eBay is failing or maybe Posh is slow, or whatever the case might be. So look forward to those videos in the next couple of days, weeks, and months. We have a busy weekend scheduled. I'm gonna try to get some of them out before eBay opens, so look for them then. We leave the 23rd. eBay open is very, very close. Can't wait for it. Can't wait to confront a lot of the eBay executives. It's gonna be quite an interesting trip. Quite interesting indeed. So look forward to those videos after eBay open as well, first week of August. In the meantime, let's do something positive since we've had so much negative lately. Let me show you guys, last night's live show went pretty well, and people were asking when I said not just diversifying your platform, but diversifying your products. And we talked about it in the podcast today, which if you're not subscribe to it, you can go to iTunes, Google, Spotify, or the best way is the Anchor, the free Anchor app on iTunes, on iOS or Android. Download Anchor, look up Rockstar Entrepreneurs, and listen to our podcast. We talked about diversifying products today, and we talked about small electronics in the video last night. And I want to show you guys some of those small electronics, microphones and webcams and iPods and those sort of things. So I'm going to jump you over to my computer and show you some amazing small electronics that you might be able to find at pawn shops, on Craigslist, on OfferUp, on LetGo, potentially at thrift stores, probably not so much. We'll do one on vintage electronics that you can find at antique stores and estate sales and yard sales later. But for this one, it's going to be more new age type small electronics that you can buy and sell on eBay or Amazon to make money. Electronics sell a lot faster than clothing. It's just a proven fact. So I might as well show you some of these high margin, high sell-through rate items. Now, do know that they cost more money to buy and they do have a higher risk of return. But with great risk comes great return. It comes better profits. Bigger profits equal bigger return rate. So just keep that in mind, but you have to outweigh it. Don't be scared of them, but also use a lot of caution. Do your best, take a lot of photos, send them with signature, describe them completely, test them completely, etc., etc. So without further ado, let's jump over to my computer, which I've already recorded for you guys because I'm getting ready to head out of here. And you guys will get to see some of the best electronics you should be looking for in 2018 and of course, fourth quarter to buy and sell for some good profits. And until I see you guys again tomorrow, enjoy your evening. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy this video and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed as always. And I'll see you next time. Okay, here we are on my eBay page, and the first item we look at is microphones. This happens to be the microphone that I use personally. I'm talking to you on it right now. It's called a Blue Yeti microphone. I have the blackout edition, and just to give you an idea, these ones on eBay are like in the high $70, $80 range for used ones. This is about $125 Microphone brand new, 130. So they're about 70, 80, up to 90 bucks used. If you could pick this up, say in a pawn shop for $40, you could list it for $80, 40 profit, less fees and shipping, you'd make about $20, $25. You might be able to pick this up at Craigslist. Somebody might want to sell their old one for $30 or $40. Maybe somebody at a yard sale puts one out for 20 bucks because they're done with it. They don't use it. So it's a great way to try to find electronics. This is probably one of the lower margin ones that you could grab, but there are tons of microphones that are $200, $300, $400 that sell used for about $150, and maybe you could pick those up for $50 or $75 and make even bigger margins. So microphones are something to keep an eye out for, especially with the boom and the popularity of YouTube and gaming and Twitch and streaming. People definitely want good microphones. If we come over here and we look at Amazon, they're even higher. They start at $100. This very cheap one is 94 plus 6, 49. So $100, 106, 111. So if you're an Amazon seller, you have even more room to make money. Okay, let's go over to the second one, which is a Logitech C922 webcam. Again, webcams that I use, the Logitechs. These things are about 100, 120 bucks brand new. They're going to sell for about the same price, $60 to $70 on the used one. I'm not sure why this one only went for 30, but for the most part, you could see 57, 57. Here's one for 54 when you include shipping. Here's one for 74. 55. So most of these are in like the high 50s to 60, some up to 70. But if we come over to Amazon, you can see they start at 85, 86, 88, 89. So much better room. Those of you that don't sell on Amazon, hopefully you're getting an idea of where more money is. Okay, the old iPod, classics are a really big collectible because of the big hard drive, and people love them for running, etc. Here is the 6th generation classic. This is the old click wheel. You guys know which one this is. Most of these are going to be in the low hundreds. Look at this. You might be able to find somebody that doesn't know they have this value on Craigslist who says, oh, it's just an old iPod. Give me 30, 40 bucks for it. It happens all the time. You would be surprised. All of a sudden you put it up for 120, 125. You make $90, and then you are profiting after fees and shipping 70 bucks. So come over to Amazon, and again, they start in the 115, 120, 130, 140 range. So lots of room to make money. This is just the 80 gig. They also come in 120 and 160, which would be, I think the 120 start at like $130 and the 160 start at like 150. So lots of room. Okay, the Canon camera that I use is a G7X. It's the first edition. I don't even have the second edition, which just came out this past year. But look, this camera originally, when it came out several years ago, probably 3-4 years ago, was about $600 or $700 brand new. They discontinued them. They make a new one now. So these are not so easy to find, not as they used to be. Used, they sell for close to $400. So here's one with an extra thing, $490, $425. 370 and 13 is 383. Most of these are between 375 and 425. So maybe you find it at a pawn shop for 150 bucks. Somebody pawned it for 50, pawn shop puts it out for 150. You put it up for 375. You've made $225 less fees and shipping, $175 profit. Maybe somebody will offer up or let go wants to sell it for 150 or $200. There you go. Again, you're going to have to spend more money, but there's more profit. Make sure you do test everything, of course. Make sure it's all working. Here it is on Amazon, $390, same price range, just around 400 bucks for these, and there they are all day long. Okay, gaming keyboards. Shout out to College Picker, who showed me a lot of these on thrift battles that we did one time. A lot of these Steel Series and these serious gaming keyboards, can you guys see these things are over $200? A lot of them over 100, 150 to 200. Steel Series gaming keyboards. The break in half finesse ones, those are cool. The razors, all these ones, you can look up gaming keyboards and then sort them by highest price first, and you'll figure out all the ones that are really high dollar. The Corsair color changing one, these fetch $125 to $200. I've seen them go for $150, $175. Most of them around $130s to $140s. But we come over here to the Steel Series color changing one on Amazon. Lowest one at $80. And the next one is at 101 and then 125. So most of these are going to get you around 100 bucks plus. So you could find these out for 25, 35, 40 bucks. You're in business. All right, next, everyone's favorite GoPros. I just did a search for the 4. They're already on GoPro 6s. So remember, this is a 2-model old, 3 or 4 year old GoPro. They're still selling for mid hundreds. 125, 137, 140, 140, 150. Here's 117, here's 107, 102. So anywhere in the low hundreds, you can maybe pick up an older model GoPro for 50, 60 bucks and make yourself 30 or $40 on it. Some of the higher dollar ones, if you get a 5, they're going to be around 200. And if you get a 6, they're probably up around 300 used. So, you know, somebody that doesn't use it, somebody that's tired of it, done with it, maybe somebody pawned one and the pawn shop sells it at a good deal. Here they are on Amazon, starting at $132 to $140. So, you know, as long as you're paying less than 70, 80 bucks for it, you've got room. And the last one I'm going to show you is tablets. Now, we all know iPads are really good margins. You have to look up each and every individual model, gigabyte, you know, size, the whole thing, mini versus regular. But the Surface Pros, the Surface Pro 3. Now, I own a Surface Pro 2 personally. I don't use Windows devices. I got a Surface Pro 2 because when I had a chance to get it several years ago, used, it was in mint condition. I got it for next to nothing, and I decided to have it just to kind of have a Windows available device in case I needed to check on something that was Windows. You know, it never ceases to amaze things that people ask me in questions in Windows. So I got it. I put it away. It's a Surface Pro 2. This is a Surface Pro 3, which came out in like late 14 or early 2015. So this is like a 3 to 4 year old tablet. Look at them used. They're still selling for over $300 to $400, some of them. Over here on Amazon, they start at $500 for the 12-inch 250 gig RAM. That's crazy. Even the lower spec ones are still like over $400. You might be able to, you know, somebody bought this brand new maybe 2 or 3 years ago and doesn't use it. They might just want $200 to sell this, and all of a sudden, or maybe $250, they know that they paid, you know, whatever brand new. Here it is. Here's the margins that you can get on these things. So I don't use mine. I have no intention on selling it until it's completely obsolete. But right now, if I wanted to use it, it's still usable for Windows if I need to test something on Windows, which probably will never happen. So my Surface is, I'm actually looking at it sitting on my desk, just kind of rotting away. But you never know when I might need it. It's a great little swipe tablet or something to have on the travel on the go. So lots of room in tablets, Surfaces, iPads, iPad minis, some of the Chromebook ones, but mainly these. Kindles and Nooks, not so good. They're all low-end dollar, but you might be able to make a few dollars on them. So there you go. There's portable, mobile, small electronics that sell well on eBay and Amazon for really good profits. They're going to cost you more money, but they're going to make you more profit. And if you do a good job of testing them, photographing them, using Signature on most of them, once stuff gets to $100, I tend to use Signature. You're not required until $750. But when it starts to be expensive, $100, $150, $200, I use Signature anyways. It just eliminates any of the risk, and it's an extra $2 or $3. So if you cover your bases, the risk of return should be very, very minimal. And if somebody tries to pull one of the switcheroos, you know, shipping you back a broken one for your good one, you have all the pictures, you have the serial numbers, you have video of it working, then you'll be covered. You can contact eBay or the IC3Gov website, and they'll cover you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Not only should you take notes on these items, but go through eBay, search electronics around your house, search Echoes, search speakers, search USB, you know, the floating pull speakers, anything you can think of that's a small electronic that's about the size of, you know, a computer or smaller is probably a good seller on eBay and Amazon, and much better on Amazon. So good luck with these products. Make some money. Let me know how you do. Let me know some items that you sell in the comments section. And until we see each other tomorrow, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys then.